We're now going to hear from Joyce Milambiling, and Joyce's book with New Village is 23. It's called Skyscraper Settlement, The Many Lives of Christodora House. And the question for Joyce comes from Sonia Pritzker. I am intrigued by the link between your work in applied linguistics and your commitment to understanding language learning as a historically situated process. How have you come to think about the ways that, in learning a new language and being in a new environment, immigrants in the past as well as the present contribute to the ways in which we all formulate and experience space and time?
I saw this as a sort of an assignment because I think it's a fascinating question, but I had to kind of drill down. And what I came up with was the idea that I am married to an immigrant from the Philippines. We've been married 30 years. It's a miracle. And what I found is that immigrants have to adjust. Okay, and I've lived in different countries where the pressure is put on the person who's adjusting. And what I've found teaching ESL teachers, which was my job for many years, is that there are many people who do something that I just started thinking about as an idea, that they do this kind of reciprocal learning so that they're learning from the people who are always learning, who are always adjusting and learning to fit in and all of that. And what's amazing, and I found that being married to someone from another culture, for so many years. And this doesn't, you don't have to be married to someone, but you can be close to them, friends with them, whatever, is that, you start to absorb some of the things of the culture. For example, in Filipino culture, you honor your elders. You're not a smart ass to someone who's older than you are. And there are things in the grammar that actually are built in. And I find that if someone younger insults or is less than super polite to someone older, I have this visceral reaction to it. And what makes me hopeful is when I see young people who become friends with someone who comes from a different culture, whether or not they're immigrants, and starts to either be interested in their language and their culture, and not just the surface things like food and music. Well, they're not really surface actually, especially music, but it's like those are the things that you think of. You have the ethnic festivals, and so I just think that people affect us in ways that it would be nice if we did more of this reciprocal learning and respect for other people.